And we're live.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
He's
Oh my.
Okay, now podcast ready.
All right
Okay
then.
then, let's go.
And welcome back to the podcast.
Great intro.
The Christmas podcast, Raw Christmas podcast. It's Carl and Jordan versus the world.
With Andrew
Andrew's
again.
here again.
What's up?
Clap for Andrew. There we go.
Thank you.
Fucking
I feel so
asshole.
special.
Jesus.
Merry Christmas, one and all. How are you fellas feeling? Nice and festive.
Jolly, very
Good.
jolly. It's Christmas.
Yeah, I love Christmas time. That's what we're here. We're going to do a little recap today of all the shit that went on in 2018. You
Yeah.
know?
Awesome.
Looking at our last podcast, it did especially well, fellas.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
It did really well. On YouTube especially, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
And why do you think Andrew's here again? Because we got
Yeah, 'cause
so
we-
many views.
You got us views, you get to come back.
Hooray.
That's how it works.
I'm
That's
special. I feel wanted.
So if views go down, someone's got to go.
Yeah. Definitely
Sorry,
gotta be.
Carl.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be me.
Absolutely. So thanks to everyone who listened to the last podcast. It was real great. We're happy with the response. Over 1,000 views.
Yeah.
If only people would listen to our music that much, that'll be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it was really positive to know that like we've been trying at the music thing for years and we've got like one
Third
video.
podcast.
Yeah.
It's
But-
not more than half of the fucking music on the fucking page. But look, me. Once I'm on the, whilst I'm on the top, it's happened already.
Already. Wow. We
wouldn't be a
are
raw podcast.
2.5 minutes in.
Yeah. Whilst we're on the topic of our terrible music, we just had the Boomer gig, fellas. I can't speak.
Yeah, I'll
you take
tag
it.
you in. Yeah. So we good job, champ.
Okay.
So we did the Boomers gig that we were talking about in the last podcast. It went really well. If anybody from that gig is listening, I don't know if you are, but if you are, thank you for coming. It was really fun. We also did that charity gig, and that went really well. We'll also be doing another thing for those people for like the Youth Awards now. We'll be doing
Yeah,
that
at the end of
again.
January, isn't it?
In like
Yeah.
the 29th of January. So gig stuff is going really well. Thanks for all the support on that to anybody who cares. And for those who don't, we don't blame you because we wouldn't care either.
It was good. Also, on the topic of bands,
Yes, Jordan has some special news as well. He's finally leaving the band.
I'm going on loan from Raw FC over to Mojo FC for a little while. Doing some tunes with them boys. Looking forward to it. We had a gig down in Cavan, fellas. Just me and Red performing under the Alice's of Always Red. And it was a good laugh. Cavan's a weird place though. It was called Virginia in Cavan, like.
Virginia.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've never
Virginia.
The town was called.
Yeah, it was
like,
called Virginia. Yeah,
That's really weird.
In Ireland, that's weird.
yeah,
Yeah,
no. I've
To
never
be
heard
fair,
of it.
there's a Dublin in America somewhere.
Yeah, Dublin, Ohio.
Yeah.
I know because when I was doing like the job searching and I was putting in Dublin, I got a lot of job offers from Ohio.
You should have gone.
Yeah.
Would have gave us a bit of peace and quiet.
But there was so many. We played in a bar called the Chestnut, and it was cool. There was like lots of different acts there. And all the girls and everyone, they were so nice down there. It literally
Yeah.
didn't have an issue with anyone.
Yeah.
Everyone was so cool. And
That's
it was
awesome.
very music heads. Like everyone seen us with the guitars, and it was like the whole pub wanted
Really.
to sing in with a tune. Like everyone was coming up to us after.
pretty cool.
Wow.
After we played the set, when we were in there for the lock-in, the owner in the bar was like, "Oh, let's get the guitars there and start strumming away."
Yeah.
Oh,
Me and
that's
Red
awesome.
started strumming away, doing a few tunes, and like there was another band who performed with us, and they came over with their stuff. Like their drummer had like a box. He started playing with us. Another
Yeah.
guy hopped on the guitar and started
pretty
playing with
cool.
us.
Awesome,
So
yeah.
it was like a little mashup between. We literally never played with each other before. It was just we were just playing.
Sitting
fucking-
there
Just
jamming.
jamming,
you
yeah.
know, Oasis and Tenacious D
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what, and the whole pub was fucking loving it. So it was a good laugh.
That's cool.
That's
I
amazing.
didn't get the name. I made a couple of contacts there. I won't name them because I haven't got the permission to use blah blah blah. You know this fucking story by now. But there was another band there. I wish I did know their name because I'd love to give them a plug. Fucking essentially was this singer. He was a singer, really cool, fucking Liam Gallagher kind of voice on him. There was another guy with him playing guitar, 12-string guitar, fucking lovely sound off the thing. and he was doing vocals as well, and they had a guy in a box. But their set list lads, like fucking, they did everything.
Yeah.
Like they came out to George Michael, Careless Whisper, but like the guy was doing proper like the finger plucking on the car, all that shit.
That's cool.
Animal. Then they hit us with Limp Bizkit rolling, and they were just
Switching it
up.
up.
That's a big switch up.
Yeah.
The place exploded. They would keep rolling the whole pub. Like it was like holy shit.
That's cool.
They did the Darkness. I believe in a thing called love. All that shit. Like the set list was the most. They were all belters, but from different genres, which I really liked. It was really up my alley.
A real mix-up.
They're fucking class. And we had the unfortunate thing of playing before they played, because me and Red got off the stage and all pub was, and we're like, fucking rock this place. You know what I mean? The lads from Dublin show you how it's done. These boys get up and the place explodes. And I'm like, how are you supposed to? You know what I mean? How are you supposed to perform for that? Like, it's one of those, like, oh shit.
To be fair, it's probably better that you went before them and not after.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if the place erupted and then you went after and it didn't receive as well, you would have felt even worse.
No, it was. And like, these lads were just like, I was like, they're
Top
literally
drawer.
like 10 times better than we are right now. But it was good. Got a good reception with our own set anyway.
And you're doing another gig as well in the
yeah,
year,
it's
aren't
going
you?
up.
In
He
the
knows
same
the
place.
details. I'm awful. He did tell me about it, but I wasn't listening.
Yeah, that's the usual.
The usual asshole thing. But no, it's good. More gigs. So it's going to be called Mojo. We're going to have a few gigs coming up. We're going to hit the practices up over the Christmas period and see what happens.
So that's another band that we'll be promoting on this page.
Absolutely.
If you guys weren't sick of us promoting Raw already.
And I was in your old college, Carl, your IT talent
Oh,
for
yeah.
some people's CAs.
You can't escape it more than I can.
No, I hate that fucking college. But no, we recorded 3 tracks in there for the CAs. Now I don't have high hopes for the mixes because students and everything else. So they're saying they can do a lot in post on it. And I'm like, oh, that's something I say. He's like, yeah, I can do that in post. Then you get to post, you're like, oh shit, I can't do that.
Everyone gets to post. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of this when I was actually doing it? Everyone thinks they can fix it in the mix.
Yeah, it's not. Ooh,
Wow.
the speaker just.
Yeah, you're still connected to the Bluetooth.
My bad, sorry.
For anyone who's listening, we were playing music before we started the podcast, and Jordan just locked his phone and scared the shit out of us all with the speakers. Yeah, like that.
Insert sound effects here.
Absolutely. I have a list of things here to talk about.
We're going to get on to
I'll
the
start,
Christmas stuff, is it?
Yeah. Christmas. Start with you, Andy. What do you do for Christmas usually every year?
Christmas Day. We're changing it up a little bit this year. Either my nanny and granddad always come down to us, or they go up to my aunt and uncle who live in Kill for dinner, and then we'll all have dinner then on our own, and then usually we'll all go up to my aunt and uncle's then in Kill in the evening. We go for a few drinks and laugh and games and whatever, this kind of stuff. But this year is the first year ever that we're all going up to my aunt and uncle's in Kill for dinner. We've never ever all gone up. So it'll be me and my mum and my dad and my brother, my nanny and granddad, my aunt and uncle and my 3 cousins. So we're all going to be up there for Christmas Day, dinner, drinks, laughs, the whole shebang. We used to do it all in my nanny's house when we were all younger, when we were all small. But obviously we're not small anymore. My nanny was like, oh, it was much easier when you were all small, because the adults could sit on the table, and even if the kids were at the table as well, they were only smaller and whatever. But obviously everybody's a fully grown adult. Like the youngest is.
You're always put on the flimsy plastic table.
You had the little small chest of drawers.
You're nearly eating out the fucking back.
the youngest now of like my nanny and granddad's grandchildren is 19, I think. So like obviously everybody's fully grown adults, like so. But my auntie has quite a big house up in Kill, so it'll be fun actually. I'm actually really looking forward to it. So that'll be Christmas Day. Stevens's Day. Then I think the 4 of us are going up to my nanny and granddad's then for dinner.
Yeah.
So kind of the same probably setup. We're just gonna have dinner and hers and a few drinks and this, that, and the other. I think we're going up to see my other nana, and she's up in the hospice. I think we're going up to see her first, and then we're going down to my nana and granddad's then for dinner. So that's my plan at the minute. I don't know in and around whether I'll be with friends or whatever it is for going out for a few drinks.
Yeah.
Or
Christmas sounds so fucking chill. You have a nice chill one as well, Carl, don't you?
Yeah, I have the, again, it's just the family orientated, because you've invited me down to like Luke's and all before, but I'm like, nah, I skip out on my family all throughout the year. I gotta give them that one day of just being there. But I used to have like 2 days. It used to be Stevens' day as well.
Yeah.
I'd see like the other side, like my mom's side of the family. But now that my nana's all like crazy with the Alzheimer's, for those who don't know.
Staying in the Christmas spirit here, you know.
Yeah. Now we don't, like, we just see each other at New Year's around then.
Yeah.
So just for Christmas Day, I'll be with the Doyles, and yeah, we get drunk as a family, and it's nice.
Yeah.
I'm that one.
you have to
in
be
the family
careful
who
though
likes-
this Christmas with getting people drunk.
Yeah,
Because
I'm that one.
You
The
got
one
in
who
trouble.
gets-
You got in trouble last year for getting somebody in your family drunk.
I got a couple people in my family drunk.
Probably most of them.
I got my granddad drunk because I didn't know that my granddad shouldn't drink whiskey. He's just, some people don't drink whiskey. Doesn't do right with them. It's like you with tequila, Jordan.
Yeah.
Makes you crazy.
Makes me
Me
crazy.
with vodka, everyone has that one. But my granddad, it's like dogs with chocolate. It's like, it's bad for them, but they love it.
Yeah.
And my granddad's like, you're drinking Jack Daniels? Oh, I love me some Jack Daniels. So I was like, I'm a grown-ass man.
I'm
Here
going to
you
share a drink with my
yeah,
granddad.
here you go, Grandad. You enjoy that, mate. Then me and him scullied at like 7 o'clock, and my nana just so pissed off. Like, how fucking dare you?
So annoyed.
Then I got my little cousin drunk as well. That was bad.
The 5-year-old.
No. That's next year. That's this year.
You allegedly got your cousin drunk.
They're 18. It's fine. Not naming names either, just in case.
It's fine.
But yeah, so now I'm on like a probation for this year. I'm not allowed to
You're
share.
on lockdown.
Yeah, I'm not
One
allowed
beer
to
an
share
hour.
drink, and I can have one drink an hour. Yeah,
Machine.
we're in the noisy place today.
Hey, look, the podcast listeners won't mind. I've got an ice machine for. Oh, we need to shout out our copyright-free fucking drink. What are we drinking, fellers?
We are drinking
James's whiskey.
Homeson. Homez,
Yeah.
Homez
on James whiskey.
and Schweepies ale of ginger as the mixer.
With a slice of lamb.
Yeah.
What's
Can we
the
shout
lamb
out
coming-
lambs?
the lamb coming with it. What the fuck, fellas?
No.
Well, I say it is a treat. It is indeed. I have not spent one Christmas in the last 4 years, not in absolute bits.
Yeah.
Because
You always get in a bad state on Christmas.
Christmas
Christmas
Eve,
Eve
every
tradition.
half, I go over to my friend Nigel, shout out, I know he listens. I go there, I've been going there the last 5-6 years, I think,
Yeah.
going over. It's his part of the tradition is that we always do, usually it's Christmas Eve in Nigel's, Christmas Day in Luke's house, Stevens' Day in Smiley's, and then my house, Christmas is, New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
But so it's probably like my second favorite part of Christmas is Nigel's on
Christmas Eve.
but every single time I just go over because his mom and her partner drink with us as well, and literally it's like my favorite part of Christmas. But every single time we're there till 2 or 3 in the morning. Not even blaring Christmas songs.
Yeah,
I always like
like
blaring
White
like Guns N' Roses and the Killers and stuff like that. And it's just I do. No, it is a nice time, like because I'd be walking home with Franco and Nigel and not Nigel. He lives there. Yeah, but with Franco,
You never
and
know. It
Smiley,
depends on how crazy the
Yeah.
night goes.
it just feels magical.
Yeah.
Walking home locked at 3 in the morning on Christmas
On
Day.
Christmas morning.
And,
Looking up at the sky to see if you can find Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sir Santi be fucking guiding me home. He never knows. He gives me a lift. He does. But no, he fucking the Christmas Day. It's not so magical when I wake up in the morning time. I was just like, oh my Jesus, fuck! Oh, I'm so in bits. And I'll give Steve-O the shout out right now. My
shout
father,
out to
Steve-O.
Stephen O'Halloran.
Shout out.
Big
Daddy
shout out.
O'Halloran.
Yeah.
Stephen O'Halloran, big guy. We will shout you out.
Yeah.
You got it, bro. We've forgotten a couple times now. after promising
Yeah.
like
Big
3
shout out.
times.
Yeah.
Big
Anyway,
shout out Stephen
Steve-O,
O'Halloran.
every year is like we've done Christmas Day like for dinner. Obviously I'm not in Luke's all day. We have the dinner in my house, and my auntie Tina and my uncle Jimmy and some other family all come up to the house, and we get this, but he gets Tina's kitchen room table, the kitchen room
Kitchen room?
kitchen table, but it doesn't fit in our fucking door, so we have to disassemble it. But the thing is, the heaviest fucking table that I've ever carried in my entire life. So on Christmas Day, when I'm in fucking bits, we have to carry this heavy ass table around. I know it's only around the corner from
But
my
still,
house.
it's around the corner.
I'm still in bits. My poor dad has to disassemble the fucking thing and drag it in.
get it in the door.
I absolutely, it ruins my day. I hate it so much. So, Steve-O, I love you, bro, but I'm not lifting that fucking table this year. I put the foot down last year. I said I'll do it, but I said next year, don't you fucking dare make me lift that table.
Your brothers can do it.
Absolutely, they can do it.
Yeah, they're
But,
grown. They're grown up
men now, do you know?
They got to do the grown men work.
Yeah, but that's my little Christmas traditions. I really
Yeah.
like. I kind of love doing it, especially around.
We had our little Christmas tradition.
We
last
did
night
have our
as
Christmas
well.
traditions.
Our raw Christmas tradition. But third year in a row now, isn't it? Isn't it our third?
Fourth,
Is it our fourth?
Hey, there's the lock again. Sorry, fellas. I'm going to disconnect this. So that's
Yeah, probably a good
You
call.
could just mute the phone.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, but anyway, our Christmas tradition.
Fourth year, I think.
Fourth year
Third or
doing it.
fourth
Yeah.
year, anyway.
Fourth year,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, basically the tradition we're talking about is we watch a movie about 3 friends trying to uphold a Christmas tradition.
Yeah.
So that became our Christmas
Christmas
tradition
tradition.
to always get together and watch that movie.
It was actually hilarious. It's such
Yeah.
a funny movie. We love it. It's
we-
part of our Christmas
Yeah.
tradition every
You
year.
can tell them.
free
yeah.
publicity for them. It's the night before with Seth Rogen, that guy from Avengers, the guy who plays Falcon, and some other guy who's a really good actor. I just don't know his name.
He's in Batman, the Christopher
Yeah,
Nolan Batman.
he plays Robin.
Yeah.
I don't look at the credits.
Hey, Seth Rogen's in it. That's the main
Yeah.
thing, right?
And so is James Franco.
It's our fourth year doing this Christmas tradition. You think we would know the names of the 3 main characters of the
I love the
movie?
way we're making it so like, oh, it's a Christmas tradition. We just watch a fucking movie. Like,
Yeah.
We had another Christmas tradition that just fell apart, which was like putting up my decorations.
Yeah,
And it would be
didn't happen.
me and Jordan like to
The
get
last
drunk
2
and
years.
not help while Andy does all the work
Yeah,
with my
I
mom.
love helping Carl's mum put up the decorations because I love putting up decorations. But
He's like
we
a
did-
6-foot elf.
we did it for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then last year we were all planned, all ready to go. Carl sent us a text during the week. Decorations are going up. This was it
Friday.
Friday. This Friday. Come down to mine. Tradition will live on. I was like, excellent, dead. I was finished work at 6:30. Planning to go home, have a bit of food. Come down to Carl's, get the decorations going. All of a sudden, get down to Carl's. What happened? Decorations were already up.
Yep.
Carl's mama did not wait. I was very annoyed and I was very upset. She ruined Christmas.
They haven't
In our
spoken
defense, we
since.
did really put a case for you, bro. We were
Yeah.
like, yo, Andy gonna be pissed.
We got there a little bit before. My mom had already done everything with my dad.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, it was awful. Really needed help. But you guys weren't there. It's like, we were fucking doing shit. We're
You
like,
could have waited.
Yeah, it's like,
You had help on the way.
we were telling him, like,
okay, Andy.
Andy's going to be upset. Buddy,
It's not acceptable.
come on, pal. Just
disgraceful.
have another drink, buddy. It's okay.
Ruined Christmas.
Drink your pop, boy.
Take deep breaths, man. He's still a bit emotional about it, guys.
Yeah, I like to hold a grudge, but no, that yeah. So that didn't happen then this year, and then or last year. Then this year, it was the Friday that you had the gig with Red, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was
Yeah,
that
you were-
Friday. You weren't there.
Cavan.
The
And
gig
that-
we were
that
talking
was-
about in Cavan, that was
Yeah,
why
that was.
it couldn't happen.
And I was actually in bits as well that day.
Yeah.
As well, I had sent you the text. I was fucking in bits, and I
Yeah,
was just
so-
like, so yeah. It's 2 for 2. We
Yeah.
did 2 years
Yeah.
where
We
the
need to make
tradition was
a
alive.
pact
2
right
years.
now. We make a pact that next year we're doing Carl's Christmas decorations
Oh,
together.
yes.
Unfortunately,
And by-
we can't make that pact unless Carl's mum is here. she's the one who ruined the tradition in the first place.
Oh shit! I'm gonna link her this.
Just saying.
Good thing
She's not going to get 20 minutes into this podcast.
Oh,
She
gets 20 minutes into the podcast.
This is just us recording our chit chat
We
now.
can say whatever we want right now. No. No. But
Could have said anything.
Free reign.
I was actually a little scared. Like, what would I say if I actually let this out?
no,
good thing we've editing
we'll
software.
discuss it for future Christmases to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a thing on the list here. Christmas, what's Christmas songs? I know this is such a stereotypical podcast, but I think it's cool to talk about. What's your Christmas song that you're just like, it's fucking Christmas?
Oh, God.
Last Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
I
tune.
do like that song a lot.
I love Riding Home for Christmas.
Mm.
Riding Home for Christmas.
That is a good one.
I like
too,
that song.
Yeah.
What else?
Obviously, Fairy Tale New York, sure, that's just fucking...
Yeah. Wasn't there a lot of hate over that? 'Cause
Lot
it
of
was
hate
like-
A lot of
over
hate
that
this year, especially with with everybody getting up.
Because- because they say the,
Yeah, the year of everyone being
The
offended.
F word.
The F word, not the fuck. We say fuck, fucky, fuck a lot. It's the other word, the homophobic word.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get it's a bad word, but I listen to rap music, so I hear bad,
Get
horrible
it.
things
The
all
F
the
word a
time.
lot and that.
Yeah.
Get over it.
You think, yeah, I see
Stop
why...
being so fucking
yeah,
petty about everything and get over it.
I know the word offends people, but I think it's part of history. Like, it's probably one of the most famous Christmas songs worldwide of all time.
Yeah, literally.
And like, it's like with Baby It's Cold Outside. They were trying to like get
Yeah,
rid of
they
that.
was- 'cause that was-
no, it's only a small minority because I know a lot of like this whole thing is being thrown out of proportion. They're just like they're trying to get the F word removed from Fairy Tale of New York, and they're trying to Baby It's Cold Outside. It's only a very small minority of people.
It
that are
is.
doing
It's just
this.
Facebook twists the perspective on it. It makes it sound a lot bigger than it is. But if you read the comments on it, like everyone's like, "Well, that's fucking dumb."
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. But they were trying to insinuate that Baby It's Cold Outside's about rape.
Yeah. Because
Of course they are. Why am I not surprised?
Because he's trying to convince her to stay there, and they were like, "That's a push-pull scenario."
Yeah.
Not take no for an answer. I think that's stretching
It's
really
like
hard.
Santa Claus got stuck in my chimney. Like, you could say the same thing about that. Like, it's...
Wow.
No, not rape, but you could...
You got to fuck Santa?
But you could go... You could
Right
go
there,
down...
down near your fucking chimney.
You could go down that line
Well,
of being
Santa.
offended.
Ho, ho, ho.
And the tables
Come
are turning.
early.
What the fuck? But no, like,
No, you could pull up anything on some songs.
There
like
may,
that.
yeah, there
It's
is. The main point of it is that the way she sings, like "What's in this drink" or "What's in my drink" or something like that. That's the point.
I don't even know that bit.
Yeah, what's in it? But apparently that was the slang used back then because ladies didn't get drunk; they didn't really drink alcohol.
No.
So when they were getting like a little tipsy, they'd go, "Oh, what's in my drink?" Like, do you know what I mean? To insinuate they can handle liquor better than they have. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
But is that not taking no for an answer, or is it existential lust?
I know. Is it not?
or is it just a
say
song?
Yeah.
passion?
Is it just a song?
It's true love. That's what it is.
What if Aladdin had taken the first no in the Disney films?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
sorry, Jasmine, I'll fuck off now on my magic carpet. Don't mind me. It's like, he comes up to like, when you think about it, that's terrifying. There's a dude perving in your window, like, up 6
On a
doors.
flying carpet.
Like, goddamn, that's a sexy tiger you've got there. If he had just fucked off, that movie would have sucked.
Yeah, I don't get the whole. I think Christmas is Christmas, just.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know-
it's like the other. We bring it around to that other political matter that everyone's getting upset about is the whole Santa being either female or transgender or neutral.
Is
or
that
gender
real, or was that
gender neutral.
Was that real, or was that just banter? Like, was that just?
I don't know.
I think
I don't know.
it was a little real. It was, again,
If
it's
it was
being
real-
blown out of proportion on Facebook.
Big time, yeah. If it was real, it comes back to that kind of thing as well. Like, just stop ruining Christmas, please.
It's about a man who lives in the North Pole who
Yeah.
has a magical sleigh that
Yeah.
gives presents to children.
You know
Do you
what I
know
mean?
what I'm saying?
It's for kids. Stop ruining Christmas. I understand you might not, you might be, you want gender neutral things or respect for equality and this, that, and the other for certain things. Fair enough. It's deserving, but stop ruining Christmas.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You don't get loads of people going up in uproar going, oh, well, why is Mother Nature not a guy? I want Mother Nature to be a man.
Yeah.
Why is it not Father Nature? What, you know?
I think
That's like, stop being so gender
I
centric.
think people should, if someone wants to be
Parent
identified as something, that's absolutely fine. I don't care if you're man, woman, or teapot. If that's you do it.
Yeah.
I'll refer
Or
you
not
to
dude.
or not dude or person. But like, if you like, sorry, I'm not a guy. I am a teapot. I won't, regardless of my personal thoughts on that, I'll refer you as a teapot if you really want to be.
You're going to get that offended by it.
Yeah, it's no skin off my nose. Like,
I would just like to point out, because I've noticed on these podcasts, when we bring up like political stuff, it's normally the outrageous PC thing that's come up. But I'd like to just point out, we're all pretty liberal as far as it goes, like with a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's just, there's a cutoff. Like you can be PC to a fault.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we go nuts. Like that whole pedosexuality thing. There's accepting of everyone, and then there's nuts.
yeah.
And I think
It's just taking some
Yeah.
things too far though as well.
it's just can't change everything about everything, you know.
Absolutely.
Leave Santa alone.
Yeah.
Look, yeah. That's the thing of this topic. Leave Santa alone.
He's Father Christmas
He's
for a
Santa
reason.
alone.
Leave him
He's
be.
done enough for the world. Let him be himself.
Leave him alone.
It is cool, the Santa thing, though. I think it's like, it is the magic of Christmas. That's the reason.
I
why
thought,
everyone gets
I know it's
excited
kind of
about
a little bit off topic, but it popped into my head. I said it to someone in work there about 2 weeks ago. What is Mrs. Claus's first name? Why is it always Santa Claus, but Mrs. Claus?
Why
Her
do I
first name
feel
is
like
Mrs.
What's her first name?
I don't know. Julia? I don't
Why does nobody? Why does
Barb Claus?
Martha?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just one of those weird questions just popped into my head. It's like, what is Mrs. Claus's first name? I don't know.
But you
That's-
know when you...
If anybody
guys-
knows,
yeah, leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments or send it to the email. If
Yeah.
anybody actually factually knows Mrs. Claus's first name,
But
I'd be interested to
Do you
know.
know that when you have kids,
Yeah,
that you become Santa Claus
yeah.
in a way? But isn't it funny, the older you get, the more you look like Santa Claus?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an ability to grow a beard, Carl is never going to look like
You
Saint
wait. One day I'm gonna look like a wizard with my beard.
Gandalf.
Because I'll be
over there.
grey at that point.
It's
So
a
that's when I
big
get the
old
beard.
belly,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, hey, we're
Yeah.
all Santa in a way, on our way.
But back to what you were saying, the magic, like he is the magic of Christmas.
It
I
is.
agree with that.
He
Like,
is the embodiment and spirit
like
of
when
Christmas.
you were a kid, Santa was coming. That was
It was the most exciting thing ever.
like, I don't know how I actually ever did sleep at Christmas because I'd be freaking out in my bed, like, oh shit. Oh shit! Oh, don't be thinking shit, Carl. He's watching me. He's watching me
Do you
right
know what
now.
I always loved it as well because my mum and dad always. I'm sure there's many people out there whose parents probably did the same thing with them. Is that when you woke up the next morning, you went down, or your mum or dad be like, "I'm pretty sure I heard something at one point," and then I woke up and I looked at my watch and it was like 4:30, and I just heard a thump on the roof.
Yeah.
And the excitement that you got as filled up with
Never
as
get
a
that
child
anywhere else, yeah.
from your parents
Wasn't.
telling you that they heard Santa or they heard a thump on the roof or they heard something move
But-
downstairs. It was just energetic.
But the maddest thing, like, as a kid, like, I swore down I heard shit. It's like,
Yeah.
dun-dun, that's a bell.
Yeah.
I just heard
No.
the sleigh bells.
You,
right there.
you
Like, you
made your
do
mind
realize,
believe
yeah.
You're
that you
so excited. Like,
Yeah.
I remember
you made yourself believe that you hear.
Steve
that you
would
heard
always
something.
bring us to the front of the upstairs and whatever gaff we're listening, or when we were in Kildare, the bungalow, the front of the gaff. But like it'd be Christmas Eve, and we'd be looking for Santa out in the sky, and he used to be like, "Oh my God, like there he is!"
Yeah.
and like I'd be like, I'd see the fucking sleigh
Yeah.
up in the air, like you're so like,
Yeah.
oh, you're
Yeah.
so excited,
Just
your brain
euphoric.
rejects it.
Do you guys remember as well the
It's like,
year-
Oh my
Placebo
God.
Do you remember at one point the NORAD tracker? That internet tracker? Did you
Yeah.
ever see that?
Yes, the green one.
Yeah, it
with
was
the
a.
fucking-
It's a. I think it's a NASA tracker or so. It's some kind of like it's like a professional,
Yeah.
legitimate tracker, that they set up, and it like tracks Santa from whatever time zone that he would start that, and he travels around the and you can literally sit on the computer and watch. Oh, he's in Indonesia, or he's in Luxembourg, or he's in Canada.
Oh, that's awesome.
He has obviously a certain path, and you can follow it on the internet. It's actually really cool.
That's awesome.
And that was a great thing, obviously, with internet coming along, probably in our generation, like in the early 2000s, when it started to really come in, to have that for kids to sit there on the internet that's kind of blowing up, and they're getting used to it, and they can actually follow Santa in different countries.
Because I remember on the news, like I used to watch the news on Christmas Eve, like Santa has been spotted over Iceland. And I was
RTE used to do
like,
it,
I was, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it was so exciting.
Yeah. But
that's why I
talking
just love that excitement for
Yeah,
kids.
it's
Like
good.
working with kids myself, the month lead up to Christmas, the
excitement.
whole December,
Yeah.
it's just, there's no other word to describe it other than magical. It
Yeah.
really, the excitement in kids, knowing that Santa's coming and they've written their letter to Santa and they're sending it, and they're getting, like, it's just magical. It really is. That excitement that must be in households worldwide,
Yeah,
from kids just being ecstatic, waking up at like 3 a.m. and be like, did Santa come? No, he didn't. Go back to bed. It's just,
your eyes, like you open your eyes, it's still dark, and you're like, shit.
no wonder
Gotta go back.
so many kids probably tap out at about 4 o'clock in the day because they've just burnt out. They're just
They never
so
slept.
exhausted.
Yeah.
I
It's
used
just
to
magical. It
literally-
really is.
Still, like, memory still serves me correctly. Like, only up until like 4 or 5 years ago, I could sleep
On
on
Christmas Eve,
Christmas
yeah.
Eve. Like, even in my later teens, the adrenaline's still pumping
Yeah.
through me. I know exactly what's going on with Santi. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But fucking, I still couldn't fucking
Yeah.
sleep. I was still
Especially your
like,
dad, though, because
yeah.
your dad gets so excited about
Shout out
Christmas.
Stephen
Shout
O'Hara.
out
Steve-O, you get lots of mentions to
Yeah.
Steve-O gets so excited about Christmas.
Yeah, I think honestly, to me, Steve-O was the best Santa Claus for us.
Yeah.
You know?
I've seen him around this time of year.
I don't think he
is-
sleeps a minute.
He probably
still to
doesn't.
this
He
day,
probably
I
sits
still-
beside your man going, oh my God, Sabrina, Santa's coming, oh my God. I'm like,
I honestly believe he just lies there.
she probably tries to sleep with some kind of drugs or something to calm him down.
Poor Steve-O, but no, it's like, it's still like, it's only the alcohol now that I stumble in the door and pass out. You know,
Yeah.
that I get a few fucking Z's on Christmas Eve.
Santi just put you to bed now when you get
Santi
down.
tucks me in, he does. When I go to
Oh, Jordan, you've been a naughty boy
bed.
this
You're
year.
a naughty
But
listener.
goddamn, I can't stay mad at you.
But I used to, right, when I was younger, there was a real, like, that shows how down Steve-O was with Santa Claus, that 5:30 he'd let us wake them up
Yeah.
to go look at the presents.
that's
at
amazing.
5:30. Now for me,
5:30
I'm
in the
like, 5:05?
I'm only getting in the door. Like an hour ago.
I only got in the door at 4 o'clock. You know, but fucking, I used to wake up at like 2, 3, and I'm
Yeah.
like, shit. And those 2.5 hours were the fucking longest. I used to get a calculator out of my skill bag.
Yeah.
And literally count up the seconds. And literally go -1, and you went equals. Just did -1 second every time. There was like thousands of seconds, and I used to click it like over 6,000 times. Waiting to fucking
That's
get out.
hilarious.
Like just like click.
I used to have a little torch under my pillow, like a little small Duracell torch. You just press it. I used to have a clock in my room, and I used to shine the light on the torch. Like, what fucking time is it? Can I get up yet? No.
But fucking, did you have a stocking next to your bed?
Yeah, I
You
had-
did?
Yeah.
What fucking solid snake Santa Claus did you have? Because literally, I'm thinking, like, how the fuck am I?
To be fair, I am the heaviest
Yeah,
sleeper
you are a very
ever.
heavy
I'm
sleeper.
such a heavy sleeper.
I'm
I've
fucking
dropped a
hell,
bin
man.
on you before.
Yeah, literally.
and
I'm-
you didn't wake up. For
I'm
those
such a
listening.
heavy sleeper, so like solid snake or no
Yeah.
solid snake. It was
Like
probably
literally
easy.
fucking a gust of wind on Christmas Eve for me as a kid. I would have been, I would have woke up like, oh my
What's
god,
that?
Yeah.
well, it's Santi. I know it's fucking Santi.
Um,
But even like Christmas Eve when you're waking up in that groggy state as a kid. And you heard the footsteps on the roof. Like,
Yeah.
I was honestly,
Yeah,
one
you
Christmas,
always heard it,
I
yeah.
was honestly like, oh my fucking god, he's on the roof. Like, I heard the dunk dunk of
Yeah.
the sleigh and the foot, and then the dunk dunk dunk.
And you're
on the
looking
roof.
out the keyhole, just like, oh, will I catch it?
No, me, Steve-O was probably on the roof up above me.
Probably was.
You know what I mean? But,
a ladder out the back garden.
yeah, poor bastard. But, no, like, I still memory, I'm just like, I seen that fucking sleigh.
Did your parents ever do, either of you ever do anything like unique or always do something
Here.
around Christmas,
This-
like as Santa.
Yeah.
Because I know my dad always used to. They used to get like flour, like cooking flour.
Yeah,
And put it.
the boots in.
We've got carpet in our living room just at the chimney breast. So he used to always get flour, and my dad would just get like a pair of shoes or a pair of boots or whatever, and just like put the boot prints like coming out of the chimney,
Yeah.
and like over like 2 or 3 say over to the tree, and like loads of flour on the chimney, at the mantelpiece and all, and have like sprinkles of flour everywhere. But my mum as well, she'd always get, like, it wouldn't always be a main present, it'd just be kind of like a smaller present, and
Yeah.
she'd always just like put it up the chimney breast, and after all the excitement of getting all your presents in the morning and everything like that, you kind of calm down, you're sitting there playing with your toys, she'd be going over, oh, I'm just going to tidy up all this mess that's Auntie left or whatever, and cleaning around, and oh look, what's this? And there's a present up the chimney, and it's
that's
just
good.
like that excitement, like 3 hours later when you've kind of mellowed out, you're like, oh shit, he forgot one, you know, oh, it's just brilliant, I
Yeah.
love that.
You see, in my house,
That kind of little stuff
like
as well.
Santa, like around the winter time, the downstairs bathroom, the pipes would always freeze.
Yeah.
So we'd have to lock the downstairs bathroom for the majority of the month of December. You know, because you can't use the toilet because it's broken, you know.
Yeah.
But like Santa used to always fix it Christmas Day though. Like you can
Yeah.
use it after that day.
Yeah,
you know? that was our fucking thing, you know. It was and never crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Years later, I was like, "You motherfucker!"
Jesus.
I never, because like it's winter time, pipes are frozen. Like,
Yeah.
I was getting to that time.
And then I turned 19 and I figured, wait a minute, that's where they put the fucking presents.
23 years of age. That's not
That shit only dawned on me last year. I was like, oh,
Now I get it.
I see, Santa. He's a plumber.
My
Santi by day, plumber by night. My mum and dad used to leave it in the next door neighbours.
He's a good skin now, Santa.
my dad. There was 1 year back in the old house, the one next
Yeah.
door, and it was probably the best one I ever remember because even my mom freaked out
Really?
because he was like, "Go to bed. I got this." It's
Yeah.
like he was fucking drunk as shit. He was like,
It was Santa or your dad?
both.
It's different but same.
they did it together, you know. It was a group effort.
Teamwork.
Yeah, but he's so lucky that it worked out well because he could have been in big trouble because he got a duvet and he tore it to shreds.
Yeah.
And he made like a grotto thing going on.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then he got did the flower thing and he got his army boots and he stood in them and made the footprints.
Yeah.
Like all throughout the thing.
That's cool.
And then he left one of the army boots up the chimney.
Oh,
like
that's cool.
stuck halfway. And then he got some muck from the back garden.
Yeah.
Brought it in, piled it up, and then pretended to be upset the next day that Rudolph had shit in the house. And he also like stomped on some carrots and all.
That's gas.
And he like pulled down chairs, like, you know, just put them on their side.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, God damn it, he let the reindeers in. And I, as a kid, was like, oh God.
I'd say
they were
Santa got some
here."
great treats as well. We always used to leave like fucking like little mini pizzas and all for Santi. Santi got
Pizzas now, fucking hell.
Santi got little feast and all in my house.
Were you a milk for Santa house or a Guinness for Santa house?
Milk. Well, there's no Guinness drinkers in my
Yeah,
house.
no, we were in milk to Santa house.
We were meant to be a milk, but my dad, for some reason, was like, I think Santi'd like a Guinness this year. Santi works a hard night shift.
Yeah.
Give him a
Santi would like a
Guinness.
course.
If I ever kids, I'm going to be leaving Santa a double jacket with a slice of lime in it. I'm going to be leaving it. I agree actually on the topic of Santa. Important to bring up is that like it is tough for people financially Christmas time.
Big
I was
time.
seeing a thing on Facebook that it was just like you should try raise your kids with that. You buy them the big presents, you know, like because kids are asking for fucking iPads, Xboxes,
Yeah.
fucking.
Shit is stupid expensive.
iPhone
Hundreds,
X is
yeah.
like £1,000 fucking phones.
It
and
was
stuff.
grand when we were kids, and all
There
I wanted
nothing
was
that,
like a
what was it,
Transformers
like,
box.
yeah. But the worst kind
You
of
didn't
worst
have
with
stuff
us,
like
if
that,
you wanted
yeah.
a phone, it was £200. If you wanted, like, I know it's still expensive, but like if you wanted a PlayStation, like it was $400 or £500. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which
And
I
that
know
was
it's,
the
it's
biggest
very
thing.
expensive, but shit, tech nowadays is like a grand and a grand
Yeah.
and a half.
Yeah.
Eight-year-olds
iPads,
asking Santi for the new iPhone 10, like
400
980 euro.
400 quid
Can't be
headphones, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was thinking on Facebook is that, like, I'll definitely raise my kids with it's just like that we get you the big presents, you know, the iPhone or the blah blah blah. Santi gets you
the little
the
presents.
little presents.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So that way, there's not as much fucking. I think it was a good thing. 'Cause imagine being financially fucked like
Yeah.
for Christmas and
Yeah.
your kids asking you for an iPhone X.
And you have to
Imagine.
be like,
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Be awful.
Imagine explaining it, and then
Yeah,
like,
because you
I seen
can't,
one-
you can't not, like, if your child is put down whatever on their Christmas, like, you
Yeah,
can't,
that-
you can't just not like.
That would crush
I
you.
just
It
think,
would crush
yeah,
their little
regardless
soul.
of your financial situation, everyone should raise their kids like that going forward. I think.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, with the price of things, the way.
I seen it. It broke my heart on Facebook. It was about a girl. It was just like my friend called me. It was from last Christmas, right? And they couldn't afford the. I think the kid had asked for like I think it was like a gaming PC. It was like
Yeah.
800, 900 quid or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Shit.
From Santi, and they just fucking couldn't get it. Didn't have to explain. Look, Santi's not able to give it. The kid thinks that like, oh, if I've not been a good boy, he thinks, Santi's
You
naughty.
can't.
this,
Yeah,
know
you
what I mean?
can't do that to a child either.
Absolutely, I think it just needs to be explained. That's my political
My-
thing on the Santa Claus.
My man dad had a good way of explaining to me there was a limit on Santi.
Yeah.
You got one big present and it had to be under a certain price limit. They change every now and again. During the
Yeah.
Celtic Tiger, Santi was doing a bit better for himself. But when the recession hit, Santi went back to like a...
Santi got a few
200
extra elves this year in
Yeah.
the workshop.
There's not as many
Santa took
elves.
on.
You have to let a few elves go
Yeah.
this year, so the presents won't be as good.
It's probably a difficult thing to kind of explain to kids, that kind of.
Can't explain it, yeah.
Yeah, you can't, but you have to try and work around it in some way, exactly like what you're saying, Jordan. Where you have to kind of work around things in some way where.
Well, you don't know what financial situation you'll be when, God forbid, we ever, have spawn of our own. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? We don't know how it's going to work. We could be
true.
loaded, we could be fucking broke. Do you know what I mean?
It depends on how raw it goes.
So we'll be broke.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, definitely broke.
Is that heating on behind you, Jordan?
I think so.
Absolutely
No, I don't
melting
think it
here.
is.
You cold, right?
I'm melting.
Melting? Yeah, I'm pretty fucking.
Is the
hot.
red light on?
No.
Well, then it's off.
Let me see.
Check the just groundbreaking stuff on the Raw
Yeah.
podcast.
We should probably edit this little bit out.
I don't know. I kind of like it. Might even.
Yeah, this is what the viewers want to hear.
The viewers want to hear
Is the heating on?
Red hair is on.
It's because you're drinking whiskey, guy.
Yeah, probably.
Warming up the
Yeah.
blood in you.
It's like me with my rosy red cheeks every
Yeah, I'm
time.
fucking melting.
Oh, on the topic of Christmas Day.
Yes.
Seen this earlier. I took note of it that people are trying to remove the Yorkshire pudding from the Christmas dinner.
Oh, yeah.
It's not part of the traditional Christmas dinner. What's for you? What's your go-to?
For
Christmas dinner. What do you do?
Ham,
Ham.
turkey,
Okay.
roasties, Yorkshire puddings, croquettes, potato croquettes,
Yeah.
definitely. Carrots, broccoli.
Any stuffing?
I'm not a big fan of stuffing. No,
Stuffing is...
Controversial.
not a big fan of stuffing.
Mine's worse. I'm gonna come straight out. Don't like croquettes.
No,
Don't like roasters. Do not like turkey.
For an Irishman, you hate a lot of potato.
I don't know why. I just got
Turkey is just dry duck.
Yeah, turkey is hit and miss. It's
Yeah, I think we
depending on the kind of turkey that you get. If you don't get a full
Yeah.
turkey, you just kind of get a small part of a turkey. It can be quite nice.
That's what we did. My ma does the small turkey.
Yeah.
But she does big chicken. We have chicken as well.
Yeah.
There, so I'm like, I'll have chicken, ham, stuffing, gravy, Yorkshires, and then I'll have all the veg. Just potato wise, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, no, I have
when
most
I'm
of-
biting
most
into
of
if
the
I
veg,
bite into
yeah.
a roaster, like I'll actually almost gag. I don't know why
Really?
it is.
I
it's
love
just too
roasted.
much tater.
Yeah, I love roasted.
But I'd sit there and I'd eat a ball of mashed potato. Absolutely no problem.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't know what it is.
Funny when you say you have chicken. One of the girls that I know, she said that they have goose on Christmas.
Yeah,
Day.
some people have goose.
On Christmas Day. And I was like, huh, interesting. I've never had goose, but
Goose is
they were
nice.
like, yeah, no, we have goose. Like I think she said ham and goose.
Goose is like duck, I think.
Yeah, she said it's very like duck. So I was like, interesting. So,
Black Wayne for Christmas.
yeah. So there's probably lots of people
Yeah.
have completely different stuff.
What
do you have, Carl?
I have essentially what you were saying.
Yeah.
Except I would have stuffing. Not really pudding. Not really big at the dull side. I don't
No?
know. Maybe there'll be
Yorkshire
some.
puddings, no?
Sure, we have a chef cooking this year. My aunt Deirdre, she's
Ooh, Lordy
Yeah,
fucking
so,
dog.
better be-
A chef,
better be
eh?
fucking delicious, Deirdre.
You'll have goose with plum sauce.
But
Caviar afterwards.
yeah, back when it was my nanny cooking, it was just
Yeah, the usual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I always
But-
find as well? Because me and my mum went food shopping there on Friday, and we actually didn't get a ham because as I said earlier, we're going up to my auntie and uncle's for dinner, and then we're going down to my nanny's. But even my nanny said it to my mum there the other day. She was like, "Will I get a ham or will I get this?" A lot of people just get sick of fucking ham because you have the same dinner for like 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but we always have ham sandwiches later on in the night as well. There's always a fuckload of ham and turkey. You always have ham and turkey sandwiches later on. So I think my nanny got like fucking roast beef or something like that for Stevens' day, just to have something different. And I said it to my mum.
appreciate that,
I was like, let's just not get a ham, because even by the 27th,
You're still fucking
if we're
munching
having
ham,
if we're having our dinner, just even the four of us on our own,
it's ham.
it's if we get a ham, it's gonna be ham, because we're not gonna be cooking it until then. I'm gonna be sick of fucking ham. Let's just have a curry or
Honestly,
something.
if you're sick of ham, game changer is to cook that bad boy in Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said that your mum cooks hers in Coca-Cola.
My mum does it every year. It's just a game changer. It just sweetens it up and it makes the outside of it lovely and fucking caramelized and crispy. Do you know what I mean? It just fucking... I love ham. I don't get me wrong. I love ham as much as the next guy. But
you get sick of it though after.
Sick of it.
If you have the same thing 3 days in a row, you're just
Sure,
like...
Stevens,
you get sick of it 3 days.
The only difference Stevens' day is that the leftover turkey and miscellaneous meats, we literally fucking into a curry.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do,
And instead of making another thing, she just makes a lasagna.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Like, it's just... Like, and I love having lasagna Stevens'
same.
day. Fucking...
I said it to my mum, we'd just do a fucking shepherd's pie. My
absolutely,
dad loves shepherd's pie.
You can just throw everything. If you have like fucking ham, turkey,
Whatever's
chicken,
left.
fuck it in the curry. There you go. Do you know what I mean?
Now, question, this back on for the actual Christmas day.
Yeah.
Because neither of you mentioned it, but lots of people do Brussels sprouts. They're made by my nana, but not one of us likes Brussels sprouts.
You know what? I would eat one. I wouldn't, like, if the option's there, I wouldn't get them on my plate. But if I have to eat one, I'm not like, oh god, like
I'm going to
just
put
gonna
my
say,
hand up
God.
and say I've never even tried the Brussels sprout.
Really?
Yeah, not a lot of places.
Never even tried them.
See,
They're
they
like-
smell as well. They fucking smell like
They're
shit. when you're cooking
steamed.
them, yeah.
They're like
Yeah, I've never
they're
even
like
tried them.
cabbage peas.
I know,
Pea
yeah.
cabbage,
See,
you know.
I kind of like cabbage, so
Yeah, I don't
If-
mind cabbage, yeah.
I'm
like
really
I'll
not a
eat
cabbage
it.
guy,
I won't choose to eat it. If someone's like, "Eat this Brussels sprout now, or I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the head,"
Yeah.
I'll eat it and not be like, "Oh my god!" Like I'll just be like,
No,
"Okay."
I've never had one, so I don't really...
No, personally, I wouldn't. Yeah, Brussels sprouts is the thing. You're not. You said you weren't man in Yorkshires. I know you're not really a pastry guy yourself.
Yeah,
so
no,
I
it's
kinda-
just it's just that I used to make like puddings. It wouldn't be a Yorkshire pudding. It's just like a black pudding.
Yeah, that's not the same.
Do you know what a Yorkshire pudding is?
No, I was trying to play
You're
it
full
really
of shit,
cool.
Carl.
I don't really like Yorkshire
You know
puddings.
them. They look like little.
Do you know what a
puffs.
Yorkshire pudding is? It's a pancake. It's
Yeah.
the exact same ingredients as a
Right.
pancake.
So, you know, little roundy yolks. You fill it with gravy and stuff, and you just no.
He's a fucking dog.
What the fuck is going on?
I was just trying to play it real cool.
Yeah, you know, I
when you
don't
said
have Yorkshire
pastries-
puddings, but I'd have like black pudding. Do you even know what black pudding is? You fucking gobshite.
Yes, because I've had that.
Do you even know what's in black pudding?
Only the
sheep
podcast you
liver
get
and
this
all.
moments of gold.
You're
my
a twat.
my
Yorkshire
idiocracy
pudding.
is caught now on the internet.
No, it's like,
forever.
well, look, I get it. I know a few people.
There
don't
you
do
go.
the
That's what a
Yorkshires.
Yorkshire pudding is.
He's got to Google it.
That's a Yorkshire pudding.
Honestly.
Surely seen me munch one of those before.
It's basically a pancake.
Yeah,
They're
it's like a-
fucking
yeah.
delicious.
They're good though. But people, that's the issue. People are saying those should not belong at Christmas dinner.
I don't know.
But you can use it as like an accessory. Like you can fill that bad boy up with gravy and stuff and in turkey, and
Yeah.
you can just dig on into that shit. Or you can just eat it like Willy Wonka eats the plant, you know,
Yeah.
in the chocolate room. You
Yeah.
know, like, he takes a sip of
Yeah,
the drink
yeah.
and just eats it. That's what it's like. That's what Yorkshire pudding
It's
is.
definitely not like black pudding anyway.
No,
And
that is-
definitely not
that
like
is-
white pudding either.
That is
But are
blood
they-
from a cow. Is black
Are
pudding.
they both puddings?
Well,
No.
they both have pudding in their name, so technically, yes.
But he says no there.
No, because black pudding is from a cow. The blood of a cow.
Yeah, I thought it was a sheep.
Or a sheep.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
a cow or
it's a sheep,
sheep. You
yeah.
can do it from.
So which is the real pudding?
It's the word pudding is just a word because like the British will
Did you
call
just assume a pudding
was a certain thing. Like the British will call their desserts pudding.
pudding? Yeah.
Oh.
It's just a word.
That's no fucking idea what you
No,
You
no.
said you watch fucking years of QI and you're still taking shit. Fuck's sake.
There wouldn't be anything this basic on QI. That's the issue.
And Jesus, no, like the word pudding is
There's
just
savoury puddings
it's
and
just-
there's dessert puddings.
it's just a word like saying
Gotcha.
drink. Like
Because
it's different.
Like for me, the only pudding I ever had was the pudding I had at Christmas. That black pudding.
Black pudding. Well, no, black pudding and a
There's
Yorkshire.
black pudding as in Christmas breakfast?
No, it was just shit my nana made.
He doesn't even know. Don't take his word for it. He
I
hasn't
don't
got-
think
he
you
hasn't
know
got a
what black
clue.
pudding is, but are you talking like Christmas pudding? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, whatever. Christmas
Dessert pudding with all the fruit and shit in it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not black pudding.
That's not black
That's
pudding.
not black pudding. For fuck's sake. How many fucking puddings are
That's what
there?
I'm saying. The word pudding is just a word. Yorkshire pudding, black pudding, white pudding, and dessert puddings are not the same thing.
I
Just
always
because,
thought-
that's like saying a drink, and a whiskey drink, and a cola drink, and an orange drink are all the same kind of drink.
I
They're
always
not.
thought there was just one pudding.
You're a fucking idiot. You are deprived as a human. I'm going to Google pictures for you now,
get the. See, this is why we should video this shit so we can
so we could point and laugh at Carl.
show them the googling of the items.
There's a black pudding. That's black pudding.
That's
It's usually had in
That's
like
a breakfast item.
it's like
Actually,
you'd have
no.
it in a fry.
That looks familiar.
Black pudding is a type of it's a type of blood sausage originating in Great Britain and Ireland. It is made from pork blood with pork fat or beef suet.
God, that sounds horrible. How did I eat that as a kid?
Pork.
It's meant to be.
I was
disgusting.
thinking of a book about the Irish family we had it in school. And they slit the cow to make pudding out of its blood.
Jesus
Christmas
Christ,
pudding.
that's fucking terrifying.
Now I'm gonna try some Christmas pudding for you.
Christmas
there you
pud-
go. That's your Christmas pudding.
You pour a slash of brandy on
No,
it and you light it
that's
on
It's,
fire.
it's all fruity and.
What the fuck are you on? Can I come to yours for
Oh,
Christmas?
well, yeah, I want to go
See
to
what
it.
the fucking story is over there.
What
It's
kind
my-
of puddings have we got in the Doyle household?
The worst bit is, it's my Alzheimer nana who was the one who made it, so even she doesn't
Maybe
know
you
now.
fucking got Alzheimer's at this stage. Fuck's sake.
Fucking hell.
Christmas
The
pudding.
first one you made looked familiar.
Yeah, black pudding.
Black, so
Like-
it is black pudding.
Black pudding. Remember when
But
we,
if it's
we
served-
went up to the cafe this morning?
Yeah.
And I asked when I got my
He
full Irish for
specifically
no.
asked
I asked for no
black
pudding
pudding.
because I'm not a fan.
And
of
that
pudding.
was the one. Okay,
So that's
right.
black and white
Blood
pudding.
sausage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha, that's the one.
Jesus, that
Oh.
was an episode now.
I
Jeez.
was-
So,
I assume-
so Carl has been deprived. He doesn't even know what a Yorkshire pudding tastes like. You're gonna have to have a Yorkshire pudding
I'll
this
say
year.
you like it. It'll be good.
Is it
It's
sweet?
basically
No.
it's the same ingredients as a pancake, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exact same ingredients as a
Not
pancake.
sweet though. It's just one of those. It's like just something nice and crispy to have with your meat, like.
But the inside of it will be soft like a pancake, but the outside, like it'll you put it in like a little circular dish in the oven, so it'll kind of cook and
It's
then
like a cook.
it'll then rise up. So the outside will be like crispy.
Well,
like,
I'll give it a go. Like I've been
thin
deprived
bread.
of this my whole life,
Yeah,
so
clearly.
yeah.
They are nice. They're basically like pancakes.
Yeah.
The
I just
inside
wanted
of
to
it.
know what his nana was cooking, what pudding it was like.
God only.
I
Maybe it
assume you're
wasn't
referring
even-
to Christmas pudding, I think.
God only fucking knows.
Because the black pudding that's a breakfast item over
Yeah.
here. You wouldn't have that with your Christmas dinner.
No, unless some people might have a Christmas breakfast.
Yeah, like Christmas
some people
bre-
would have a
Christmas
fry on, like,
breakfast,
yeah.
you have it, like, we have a fry Christmas morning, definitely. And is black pudding there? No.
We
Black
would.
pudding? No, we don't think we got. I think my mum makes white pudding, but we don't.
Yeah. My brother might have it. My brother likes black pudding. My dad likes it a little bit, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm weird. I don't really like white pudding, but I like black pudding.
I don't really, I'm not mad on either, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't ask for it, but if
No,
there's black pudding on
don't
the
really
plate,
like,
I will
I don't
eat
really
it.
like either.
But no, that's the pudding.
Why,
So.
why do the end of our podcast always get onto food every time?
Yeah, but
Remember the last one as well?
You have
we just
a
talked
reason
about
for
food
Christmas,
a lot,
right? Right, but after that yearly review of the Raw thing, what's your plans for 2019? Not even take away the Raw thing. Would you guys want to do anything in 2019?
Carl, you start. You're definitely going to have pudding. in all its
That's first
shapes.
thing on the fucking
In all
list.
its shapes and forms.
Every single type of pudding there is, I'll
want
try it. I need to know.
But no, like,
My whole life has
seriously,
been
is there
around.
like a holiday plan? Get a tattoo?
Well, you guys really want me to get a tattoo, so I should probably do that just to shut yous up. But
I'll bring
yeah.
you. You can come to Germany with us in the summer.
I want to go somewhere sunny or Amsterdam to get high.
Germany was so hot in the summer when we went over. It was like 35 degrees when we were there in August.
I want to go like Spain or something. Beaches.
Beaches. Alright,
Yeah.
sorry. because your wheelchair is so beach accessible. Like,
Exactly.
put your beach tracks on.
Like when you hit that heat, the beach is the last place you want to be.
Yeah, because it's even hotter at the beach.
So when I went to Tenerife, I was like,
No
can't
shade
wait
in
to
the
catch
beach.
some rays, and then you get burnt.
Yeah,
and then you're
there's no
like,
shade at the beach.
the sun is it's not a good person.
The sun's bad.
Sun bad, Shade's friend. That's what I kept saying.
Well,
Sun
kind
bad.
of for you, Carl, this is your first year going into something, and it's going to be really weird. I know you've probably experienced the feeling already, because I remember saying to you before, but it's your first year now starting off where you're like not in school or college or anything like that.
We should tell the listeners that, Carl, tell the listeners of your current.
I'm unemployed again.
In the space of one podcast.
Well done, my man. Congratulations.
It's not that I didn't get fired before anyone jumps to that conclusion, because I know
Allegedly
after the
didn't
whole
get fired.
pudding fiasco, that's definitely what people are going to think. Like, yeah, this idiot fully got fired.
You want to hope that none of you're applying for jobs and shit, that these podcasts
Yeah.
don't come up in the
What's
records.
up, everybody? It's me, drunk again on a Friday.
Like, I'm surprised me and Stovey haven't been sacked after the last couple of months.
Yeah, but I'm back unemployed. Just it's a long story. Basically, I was working far away, and I was like 4 hours driving for my dad every
Yeah.
day.
But,
So
no, but like the start for 2019 for you, it's like the first year that you're starting the year, and it's like no school, no college,
Yeah.
no nothing. You're kind of a free agent to
I do like I
do
have
something
plans
new.
because, as you
Exciting.
know, like I'm hoping to get a camera. Just
Yeah.
nothing crazy. Obviously, can't afford like a beautiful camera for like $2,000 or anything.
Yeah.
But just a nice high end consumer camera with a gimbal.
To hopefully be
Just-
able to use for
Yeah, just to use
Future
for like
endeavours.
raw stuff, so we could add video to this podcast if we have a microphone,
music videos.
music videos for raw, whatever else we want to do. If we want to do like more on the YouTube channels, like gaming or vlogging,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it is, just so we can do all that and
Record this podcast, that's my main priority.
Yeah.
I'd like to do.
start getting organized on this. Instead of recording it off my phone, we start, recording it
Get some
on a
mics,
camera.
some headphones,
Yeah.
some cameras, We get it up. I just think people like the podcast. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? People never ask about my music. It's always, hey, when's the next podcast? So I just think it's a conversation people can
Yeah.
kind of listen to and be part
Definitely.
of realistically, CarlJordanShow@gmail.com. If you got any questions, email in. There's no emails again.
Or the comments, we will read them. Because no
Because it
one
won't take
comments.
long.
Yeah.
That's why I think streaming would be cool if we do a live one. That way you can have live people interacting.
Yeah.
Asking
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely. They are pretty fun though, because I've seen like the odd few on Instagram. A lot of people
Yeah.
go live on Instagram, especially if it's like music acts. Like I've tapped into a
But
few.
even there's like 10,000
musicians.
people watching them live. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tapped into a few musicians that I would follow on Instagram, say that would go live, and like, especially depending on the person, if there's only a couple people tapped in, now when I say a couple, it could be a couple hundred people, but if there's people, like, not everybody is going to comment, but you can interact with people then as you're going
Yeah.
along.
Yeah. Ghost.
That's a ghost. Don't worry, guys.
I hope the audio picks it up.
If not, we just look like crazy people.
Yeah. 'Cause the last day I've been like, there's a dog barking, and you haven't heard a dog once.
Weirdo.
Charlie's fast asleep right now.
So, 2019 plans then, yeah. So, what else
What
have you
about
got
you
planned
guys?
for 2019, Carl?
Oh
What
no,
do you
fuck
do
it.
with
I've
yourself?
said my piece. It's,
You're getting a camera.
yeah,
That's the
it.
whole year.
No.
I'm done. I'm sorted.
Music videos, podcasts, videos,
Yeah,
maybe a gaming channel. That's enough plan.
yeah.
It's enough plan. The rest, just play it by ear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't think about it too much. What about you guys? What are your
I want
plans?
to go back to Bruges with you guys. I want to go to Bruges with you guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's like a fairy tale over there. No, it's just, I really, really enjoyed it over there. It's just one of those, like, you go when it's cold and you have a big jacket on you.
Yeah.
And it was just something about, like, drinking a pint out on the street. Not, like, out and sitting
Yeah.
down the road, but, in a bar that have the outside seats.
Paris is like that in the winter as well.
And you're just watching the canals go,
Yeah.
and the boats go past, and you just have a pint. I don't know why, just really, really fucking...
Yeah, Paris is like that
Really
for me.
like that, yeah. I love Paris and I went to it as well. But now, granted, I was in a real touristy place for Disneyland, so I need to check that out. Yeah, go to Bruges, go to Liverpool.
Yeah, you guys didn't get to go to Liverpool last year. She didn't.
What's
Or any year.
Carl needs to get his passport sorted before we do anything.
Yeah, that's part of my plan. That's also part of
You
the
should have
plan.
said, get my passport renewed.
People
So
don't
I
care
can
about-
legally leave the country.
But yeah, travel a bit. I'd like to be more active on social medias, as in, like, I'd love to do a podcast every week or two. Or some sort of video or new song or something like that. Just to be more active online, you know?
Making more music, that'd be good as well. Get back to it, because we've been doing a lot of gigs, but make new songs.
Yeah, we haven't actually
fun.
made a new song in a while.
Yeah. New Raw song coming out soon. You guys heard it here first. Okay, guys, we gotta work on that song.
Yeah, just gotta write something, gotta make a new beat, write that shit down. But yeah, we'll play it by ear.
What about you, Stubbs?
I don't know. I've kind of got a lot of things bubbling up in my head in the last couple of weeks that I'm going to try and work on. 2019. I know everybody's always like 2019, new year, new me, all this kind of shit.
That's Raw's mentality. We're like Liverpool supporters.
Yeah.
No,
This is
I-
our year, mate.
No, I'm in myself. I'm planning 2019 is going to be a good year for me. It's going to be a big year for me. I'm going to try and do a lot. Oh, excuse me, my voice is breaking. A lot of shit. I'm going to reach puberty. No, I'm going to do a lot of shit. I'm going to have a lot of little plans in my mind for big things and little things. So, I'm going to get started on that definitely in the new year. I'm not going to spoil anything now.
Yeah, fucking Billy Mysterious over here.
No, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's going to be. I'm going to have a few little things lined up for myself.
He's opening a candle business. Scented candles.
Damn it, out of
Oh, I know.
No, I've
Rockstar.
got a few little things. Get myself into a good space and start doing a few things for myself. So be a bit selfish.
Nice.
Do some things for me. So
That's it. He's leaving Raw. We
Yeah.
get it now.
I'm fully leaving.
And that's why the channel name is Jordan and Carl, not Jordan, Carl and Andy.
Yes, because I'm not included.
Exactly. And you're not going to be
Doesn't
included.
crush
You're
my
about to
soul
leave.
at all.
So yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's my kind of plans anyway.
Yeah.
Not going to spoil too much too soon.
Okay, well, hopefully you guys, anyone who has stayed now till the end will stay. If you've lasted this long, you may as well last till 2019.
Yeah.
Find out what we actually...
New Year.
At the end of 2019, we should see what we actually did.
Yeah.
Listen back to this and see if we did any of it. Or if we did just sit here and get drunk again.
Like, hey, like, we did none of that shit, but hey, at least we got another 2 podcasts done, you know.
12 more months, 12 more podcasts.
Yeah, that's it, you know. No, we'll try get one out. You see, when nothing happens, like when we don't do anything interesting,
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
like-
want to force it. Like you,
Yeah,
just
you don't
want
want to do a podcast like, hi guys.
We're
So-
just getting drunk and laughing about stupid things.
So today I seen a cat. It was a nice cat, stripy.
stripy cat. I gave it a treat. You know?
But you see, that's the thing though in itself. It's kind of you get the double loop where if you keep yourself busy doing things, then by that default you'll have things to talk about.
Exactly.
You know, that kind of way. So trying to get things in motion, whatever it is, whether it's like you're saying with new Raw stuff or holidays or podcasts or whatever it is, the more stuff you do, the more stuff you'll then have to talk about. So you'll get yourself in that continuous loop of having reoccurring things going on.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a good motivational note to leave it on. Okay. Say we leave it there on the motivational
you guys
thing.
got anything to add?
Happy Christmas, everybody.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Everybody have
Happy
a nice
New
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks
Enjoy yourselves.
to everyone who's put up with the podcasts, the music, who's came to all the gigs, City West crew. Check out Popcorn Dust. The link is in the description. As per below, as always, thank you to the
Shout out
dudes.
Stephen O'Halloran.
Shout out Stephen O'Halloran.
Shout out everybody.
Special thanks to Popcorn Dust because they came to the gig the other
charity gig, yeah.
Yeah, the disability.
They're the best. We'll leave their channel linked in the description to this video.
As always, we will have one podcast with themselves. as
One
well.
day.
We're gonna
That's
get to
also for the 2019
that. Also,
plan.
yeah, get guests in as well. We're gonna have a few guests. There's a few people inquiring to me now.
about
for
being
getting onto
guests.
the podcast.
to come onto the podcast to talk
Yeah.
about stuff. So definitely more guests coming. But fellas, I'm going to give you both a half
Cool.
and a little respect.
Bam, bam,
Thank you for
Bam,
doing
bam,
this.
bam.
That was great.
I love you, fellas. Merry Christmas, everybody, and a Happy
Merry
New
Christmas,
Year.
guys.
Merry Christmas.